Do you ever struggle to say no, even when every part of you wants to? You know how the yes just flies out of your mouth before you even have a real chance to check in with yourself? This isn't just about people pleasing. It's also about how shame and anger are interconnected and how trauma lives in your nervous system and can shut down access to both your boundaries and healthy anger. Hello, I'm Jennifer McKeever, a trauma educator and psychotherapist. And in this video, I'll show you how shame suppresses our natural protective energy and why reconnecting with it isn't just psychological, it's very much also biological. Now, when most of us think of anger, we think of yelling, of violence, but anger at its core is biological. It's sympathetic nervous system energy, that fight flight activation that mobilizes us to be able to protect ourselves, to set boundaries, to be able to confront what's not safe. In its healthy form, anger says, no, that's not okay. It's a very real survival response wired into our body. Shame, on the other hand, pulls us in the opposite direction. Instead of activating that fight energy, shame collapses us into the dorsal vagal branch of our parasympathetic nervous system, where the freeze and shutdown lives. So our body doesn't get to rise with that protective energy. Instead, it collapses inwards. I must be wrong. If I say no, I'll be rejected. If I set boundaries, I'll be left alone. Now, think back to your childhood. Were you ever punished or shamed when you got mad? Your nervous system may have then learned anger is dangerous. If I show it, I'll be punished, I'll be left alone. And for a child, staying connected is survival. So our body makes a deal. If I bury my anger, that can mean I get to stay close. But anger, that survival energy, doesn't just disappear. It gets frozen and it turns inward, becomes self-blame, anxiety, depression, exhaustion, flatness. And that's why as adults, anger can feel terrifying. It's not just fear of conflict. It's actually a procedural body memory. Our body remembers if I show anger, something bad will happen. So we default to compliance, saying yes when we mean no. Staying quiet when we want to speak and giving in so we avoid rejection. This is not weakness. It's our nervous system replaying old survival strategies that worked. But here's a key distinction. Toxic anger is that fight energy tangled with trauma and shame, and that's when it explodes over other people. Healthy anger is that survival energy paired also with some access to our ventral vagal. It's grounded, it's clear. And paradoxically, healthy anger builds trust because when people know that your no is for real, they can also trust your yes. So reclaiming anger is also about reclaiming your dignity, your boundaries, and your aliveness. Healthy anger says, I am worth protecting. And when your nervous system trusts that truth, everything can change. So I would love to hear from you. I think it's really important to share more about this. Have you noticed shame holding back your anger? And most importantly, what has helped you to reconnect to your own healthy anger? Please take a moment and share your story in the comments below, because I know that your words can give someone else permission to reclaim their healthy anger and sense of protection. Thank you for being here. See you in the next video.